tragedy could only come from their union, and indeed, when they came together, darkness reigned upon the land.
Two sons here, the new frontier. I came with the proof cause the truth unclear. If you come near, you might feel the aura. Now you numb with fear, right to reveal the horror. Like to conceal the armor, my scars on the track. Your guardsmen collapse, the marksman's on attack. To mark us on the map, the sound of destruction. Hounds of artillery rounds surround your junction. You cowards are nothing, my bar's full of punishment. Art that I'm running with the ark of the covenant. Target the government, the scrolls of grim rebels. The coldest is exposed, behold the twin perils. Soldiers with pin medals, this modern warfare. The trigger is the microphone, the mind, the crosshair. The kindness raw and rare, the raging wrath is horrid. The path of the departed, the massacre is started. The Marx
Peers got the tread slow, we got it locked. We're watching heads roll, from chopping block. The coldest grim rebels, the havoc is near. Behold the twin perils, you panic and scared, the damage severe. I'm the feared colonel, the savage appears. In the squared circle, beware the hurtful. Your crew surrounded, I'm cruel and frowning. I've slewed and ousted, savage, gross and lethal. I have to choke and beat you, your maggots croak. Yo adios amigo, my wrath provoked, I'm evil, a hell on wheels. The average foe is feeble, found dead on the hill, I'm headstrong still. Though the path is rough, clash with us, you're blasted to ash and dust. I want a horde of thugs, you will perish. Waterfalls of blood, pool is reddish, yo.
Say again, this is bright yellow. This is not a drill. Repeat, not a drill. Converge unstable. Use caution.
All right, you ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay. Altitude 30,000 feet. On command. Commence the internal depressurization. Equipment check.
Land with a parachute, the paratrooper. Bang with the phallus brutes, my power super. Raid your barracks, your graves with the blade of the axe. The Slademan brigade is attacked. Dangerous traps for opposer who pose in a threat. We are soldiers, you're chosen for death. Prepare for invasion, sound the sirens. It's terror and mayhem, rounds is firing. Strike with knife and you bleed, I'm fit for the war. Recite the rifleman's creed, I'm quick on the draw. Bombing us down, I'm dodging bloodhounds. Bombarded your guarded compounds.
They took those ships off the ground like it was just another practice run. For them, I guess it was. After all, they were going to have to fly it again and again, all night and the next day, only under fire. And that's no fun when you figure that these C-47s haven't any armor, no guns, and have to fly low over the dropping zones.
Marxman. Files upgraded, style sacred, calculated, vow hatred, tribulations and trials mated, clouds faded, darkness emerged. Marx is the start of an art that's unheard. The harshest of words, it's clear how a battered troops sparking the herb, preparing the parachute, hearing them ask for truce. I deny mercy, mind dirty like the rides of 1 and 9 Jersey. Skies murky, the weapons are engaged, expression of a never-ending rage, the spreading of an epidemic plague, infecting every age. The perils will invade, it's a terroristic raid. You're sentenced to a cage, I'm lacking a state of fear. In the aircraft strap when the pathway is clear. Last days are here, abandon all the spots blown, cannons blasting. I'm landing in the drop zone.
Look at their faces. They live on a steady diet of danger.
I had to bear pain and fight back the fierce flame. The skies cracked as I hijacked the airplane. You're sidetracked in the fair game. I create a diversion, the greatest immersion. You're jaded when you're facing the whirlwind, no escaping its curtains. You trapped in the heart of darkness, I say this for certain. You amateurs are just harmless. In my glorious days, I swing the warrior's blade. I'm at the podium, and I'm getting audience praise. In the Budokan, I don a suit of armor. I came to do you harm, and baby, you's a goner. It's gloom and somber. I enter the desert with tanks. Your doom's upon ya. I sever your veteran rank. I'm moving stalk right through fort. My fuse is short. The troops lost by brute force. So who's boss? The world hero. Your current fetal position. The twirling torpedoes is hitting.
I brought upon the rawest form, the word on the street surface. The war is on, the herb brought the beast verses. It's foreign born, them birds defeat the purpose. They thoughts is wrong, I got you. Press play for my resume. No rudeness, my mystique fly to rest decay. So ruthless since knee high, suggest you pray. My truth is in the deep lie, expressed in ways I'm ill. Armor and steel, slaughter and kill. Sipping quarter water, Lord, I'll blow you out the port of Brazil. Roll the recorder, I'm scorching the rail. All for the mill, realize life's truth when the forces reveal. My force is unreal, realer than the physical form. And y'all the typical norm, a bunch of pitiful pawns. Spirit is gone, hustle every day in all sort of spots. You forgot, here's another fucking warning shot. Yeah, birth supremacy, yeah.
Facts. I'm a tough act to follow, a rough cat that will bust back with hollows. You punks lack bravado, your style is crappy. I'm the wild Apache whose growl is raspy, foul and nasty. SWAT team, peep the battering ram. Your squad screams, the weak get hammered and slammed, the fabulous grand. Perils is at it again, it's tragic and grim. You panic when the havoc begins, the barrack is dim. In the pouring rain, your chances is slim. In civil war you're slain, you're brought to shame. I dishonor the nemesis, off the chain. I am harboring prejudice, hostile and venomous. There's no rescue for captives, your best troops is blasted. My death moves are mastered, a dreadful disaster. Now it will never be safe. The vengeful attacker surrounds the enemy base. Dudes are shell-shocked, battle fatigue. Use a bellhop to imperil, tackle and siege. You're out of your league. I'm prowling in Section Z. I challenge with weaponry. It's sad if you threaten me. Smashing your embassy, slew and severed your patrons. Cowards forget to breathe. Through the terror and mayhem, you never awaken. You're 6 feet under. The tremors are shaking. The blitzkrieg bunker.
I came in, armor shredding, foreign weapons, strategizing, analyzing Armageddon. Y'all fantasizing. Marx honor all the legends, and I handle iron. For the war is on the second. I spark upon the heavens. You choose to follow suit. My movements hollow boots, remove you from the roots. You dooms is not the truth. Take over is hostile. Useless as fool. Cake over your nostril. Fake y'all in the fossil. June rhyme in the deeper zone. To each zone, I'ma send you to where the reaper roam. The speaker blown in my mental, I got the cheaper bone. MC should know my potential when all the teeth are shown. The art of silence, low key I start the violence. Blow the leaf and I proceed to disarm the sirens. It's all the science, I speak in the code. Eat the foes, dark alliance, here the beast is exposed. Predispose of all the line that you hear in the flows. Feel the blows of all the iron, make them bleed in their souls. And you don't seem to know the art that I'm running with a secret flow. Be the ark of the covenant, I target your government. You're running for dear life. Market the ruggedness, I'm blending with near mics. Harsh with 100 hits, one with a clear strike. Bars full of punishment, constructed and airtight. Want it?
You would ask, what is our policy? I will say, it is to wage war. Yeah!
You peasants are threatened by commanders. We legends who set the highest standard. Terrifying chapters of ferocious beings. It's open season, you swollen, opponents bleeding. Look beyond the corridor, bring havoc in hell. To curse demonic sorcerer with magical spells. They padded the cell, was almost drove insane, attacking the cell. Another soldier slain, colder than an ice box. Dolo ninja slice chop, you're hoping that I stop. Foes is in a tight spot, dispose of your posse boldly and promptly. Use no crony or colleague, but holes in you Fossies. Use the white flag and refuse to fight battle. You're moving right past the Bermuda Triangle. You won't live another day. We masters of ruggedness. It's hopeless to run away from wrath of the punishment.
The heat seeker, the weed breather, laying bars on a proper beat. I bleed ether, waging war on a hostile fleet. You need a visa, making sure there's proper feet on each diva, laying law on your block or street. On each speaker, slay all with the knowledge and speech and reach eager. Thoughts I'm concealing, a portion, a million, not a force that I'm feeling when I'm scorching the written you. Marks in the building, truth sparks when I'm hitting you. Fought you, lost you, crossing the villain. You flossing, revealing, and still I shine brighter. And mine designed with the raw grind of a prize fighter. Marx, you filled with doubt, your thoughts are clear, but skills without the falseness rare. The realist is out with harm and fear. Twin Peril gorillas is out, it's on from here, yeah.
We shall lift you clean out of history. We shall turn you into gas and pour you into the stratosphere. Nothing will remain of you. You will be annihilated in the past, as well as in the future.
March from the ground floor. We razor sharp when we sprout claws. Wild dogs, today's the start of your downfall. Cloud and fog, atmosphere's apocalyptic. Sound the call, cavaliers got ballistic. Your fate is tragic. You shake in a state of panic. Raid the barrack. You hate when I raise a havoc. Rose at resurrection. I rise from the ashes. You know I never let in. Swing knives in the hatches. You blind from the gases. Get punctured and bleed. I crept unperceived. You're left under siege. Confess on your knees. Aim the musket to the neck. We rugged than the rest. They fucking with the best. Submit to the strength. Cowards is frightful. Plummet to your death. And downward spiral. I'm sworn to secrecy. The silence is golden. Born a deity from the tribe of the chosen.
Across many tides and many oceans. The name of Marx, many spoken. Plenty opposing. The rage of spark, gates are open. The fate I'm holding. The start of the prophecy. I bless my queen. Before embarking on the odyssey. Honor the art properly. Soldiers and thieves. Scrolls of the seas. Decoded with ease. I spoke in degrees. The countdown has started. Surround the target. Artillery rounds bombarded. The sound of carnage. Rebels attacking culprits. Devils distract the focus. Perils is magnum opus. The land of holsters. The rifles that are slung. Arrival of the tyrants. The spiral has begun. Disciples will be hung. Plan murderous schemes. Survival won't become man versus machine. Scan surface with beams. Emerging in oasis. Turn the pages. My words convert the faithless.
Your money or your life? Hey? Your money or your life? What? Your money or your life? With a couple of bandits. We come to take your money.
Shinobi assails, I bounce on the smoky trail. No doubt you're I'm the outlaw, Josie Wells. Mouth on the holy girl, the king of the castle. Winning the battles, I'm chilling with the villains and vandals. Cold like soldiers in Nicaragua, you poses in Knickerbockers. I told you I'm rolling in mobile missile launchers. I'm known to win and conquer, obey the commandment. Like bowling pins I top you, I'm slaying combatants. Horror than lethal, I'm warning you people. I ride horses, fight forces of evil. Caught the seafood spot, reveal snake in the grass. Got a hawk in eagle's eye, feel the rage in the wrath. No connoisseurs, top skill, you're not as raw, your plot failed. Out on your trail with Molotov cocktails. The light of truth reveals, from now to the future. I'm fighting tooth and nail,
Marx,
go out like a trooper.
6'9", shooter, sign of the rule of ground like the Kama Sutra. Cool like an outlaw with a dawn maneuver. True that I doubt y'all, cause y'all not truer. Move like a Jaguar or a calm cougar. Honoring Buddha, we speaking the word. I be the perfect dude to listen to and feeling the urge. Burn the purple from the interlude, the feeling emerge. The words and verbals for the criminals, concealing the surge. The shit's for the birds. I'm surprised to keep your fans set. Fuck 10 steps, I hit you first chance I get. Damage your flesh with the shards of vodka. Glasses left, back to chest scar imposters. Y'all lack finesse, I'm strictly scripting the horror. Red Dead Redemption, swifter with the revolver. Spitting forbidden torture, high off the blunts wet. Sluts wet and I ride off to the sunset. The guns rest in the dusty gauges before me. The sun's blessed, construct pages of my story. The unrest and the hatred that evolved me. I numb flesh, invade in a blaze of glory, yeah. I am beyond your control, a heart in my soul. Walking the road, overcome different parts of my goal. I'm from several parts of the globe, warm to the cold. Targeting those, the promise to dishonor the code. I am investing the time, finessing the rhyme. I'm your wife's wet dream, sessions heaven divine. Expressing what most fail to, stressing, depressing, hoping I fail to. These lessons I smoke and inhale to. Renegades that left the scene war torn. My obscene art form left your queen heart torn. Critics scream, Marx wrong. Caught up in the time change, styles aim at altering your mind frame. I became the cause of many, the cross I bury, the thoughts and envy cause the frauds to falsely befriend me. The marijuana cold with plenty, quarts of Henny, stir the darkest forces steady, armed and ready.
Get the star merit. I'll clobber till your squad perish. The dark relic who spars with the barbaric. No marks of blemish, not even a band-aid. The harsh zealot you beat when I rampage. The plans laid out in a military strategy. Slam raiding oust. I'm living very callously. Deadly tragedy with no survivors. I told you prior, my foes will be cold cadavers. Opposed to sire. It's capital punishment. I strangled and cut your neck. The admiral's malignant, tampered the supplicant. I'm the rudest of renegades. Cancelled the covenant. I eluded an escapade. Presume the resume. I hunt in the shadow. I swung with a lasso. You hung in the gallows. Try to run is tiresome. Foes fled to the alcove. Hiding from the hired gun. Pose a threat with the salvo. Blast rolls with seeded bombs. I'm Rambo in Vietnam. Read Quran and handle the demon spawn. Keeping strong, I'm sneaking through like Tenchu. Pre-perform, achieving full potential. Jewels celestial, receive the heavenly glory. Dudes expendable, believe the penalty's gory. Avoid obstacles, the traps, obstructions. Employ arsenal and mass destruction. You catch concussion, extend the olive branch. When wrath is summoned, you men have not a chance. I'm in a dogfight with a tactical aircraft. Been a long night, you gas from the tear gas. Flares flash and light up the black sky. Your scared ass will wind up with black eye. I hand glide in the mist in the fog. By landslide, I am winning the war. Ninja sword happily kills martyrs. Don't actually feel bothered. The author of the Amityville horror, still harder. Foes I willfully scorch them. My steel armor, just so totally awesome. Training and fitness, visit dojo and spar. Remain vicious, this is no holds barred. I'm smashing imbeciles to critical condition. I'm at the pinnacle of spiritual dominion.
I am harsh, hatred concentrated. A monster that's all created. The fraud's faded. The marksman is armor plated. The heart of David. I clash with the titan, the skies crack, lightning flash when I'm writing. The passion will heighten, I'm smashing your faction, you're frightened. Left like you're trampled by bison, strangling, hyping, the stealth assassin. Weapons blasting, vest impacting, flesh extracting. Death in fashion, destructive warpath. Napalm and gas in your fucking forecast. I storm past like a terrorist regiment. The bomb blast, weapons mass of skeletons. A calm wrath with the metal of veterans. So contrast the twin perils with the rest of them. The wrong path, it's the darkest millennium. Embark into oblivion, the Marxman's dominion.
What are we doing in here, Chief? Huh? What's us two guys doing in this fucking place? Let's get out of here.
Escape from cycle ward with hatred sliced with sword. Its final straw, sever brain for spinal cord. Fight with horde, the corporal storms back. Rivals in awe, it's Mortal Kombat. Scornful, I'm that. I'm rattling sabers, prowling the chamber. Better travel with the crowd, it was danger. Win slugfest, I am brutal with hands. Bring bloodshed like in feudal Japan. Rule and command, I bite like piranha, do with your clan. I slice with katana, the leader of invasion. Make raids with assassins, no need for invitation. Safe havens and smashing, slay with a passion. Is massive slaughter, bring panic and horror. You splash with volcanic lava. Ninja creeps and roams where the savage dwell. Things look bleak, you're thrown in a padded cell.
Proceed with caution when entering the fortress. Set my mind in Alcatraz Island, Arkham Asylum. Mark's hands tied in a G-building jacket, wreaking havoc with deceiving habits where the ceiling's padded. Never sees a savage, bring the guards down, targeted spark rounds inside of guarded compounds. Mark's harsh sounds drop heavily, devils plot endlessly. Electroshock therapy, they try to stop the legacy, but never stray past. Dismembered day staff with the electric face mask. Check the safe stash, leave no trace behind. Counseling's a waste of time to try to cage my mind with the tainted lines. The facts are jaded, fascinated. They try to unravel the sacred acts of hatred, but all of the tactics fail. Trapped in hell, still strapped in a padded cell. Creep in like the evening wind, with the beats and the speechless grim. Reach within, find a beast to defeat the twin. Secret kin to see skin with the mustard gas. Destructive wrath, the sound of when brothers clash. I clutch a staff, my movement's evasive, pursuing its traces. A true twin in greatness, I ruin what's sacred. Spar in a dark forest, I go to war in honor of my forefathers and Marx lawless. All of my bars lethal, he counter every counterattack. A born equal, the bombs seek you. The perilous invasion, dismembering the devilish, now measured in equation. I level the location, the words unaffected. The dark alliance still emerge from the wreckage. You herbs get the message, we disturb and demolish with burn hostages. Bring forth the convert operative.
In the archer's bow, I have resent in the heart that's cold. For harshest foe, take out 1/10 of my arsenal. I'm dodging blows, it's Cain and Abel. Harness the glow, insane and stable. Get injured, hurt, I'm heart's friend, lie in the shadow. The ninja verse, the marksman, final battle. I will cancel your plans to assassinate. Rivals tackle, so scram and evacuate. Someone doomed with the spear and axe, horrid horror. Lone and June is a mirror match, sparring partners. Darkest Arthur, a wretched spawn. Darts hit armor, your flesh is torn, dispensing bombs around with a horror bee. Clenching arms I found in the armory. Assault in a cell great in spectacular fashion. We fought to a stalemate in the clash of assassins.
That's the best bout we've had for many a day. You're a wizard
that weapon? I wouldn't be in this box string with you.
There is only one rule inside the cage. No matter what method you use to kill your opponent, you cannot leave, you cannot surrender. You have no friends, no support. All you can believe in is yourself. Today you fight until you die, or until you are the last survivor.
Check it out, yo, Blitzkrieg. Flash of lightning descend, victories within my grasp, so I'll fight to the end. Strike when it's time to defend, not fighting of men. Clash with the titans and win.
The mic will extend within the most righteous of men. The vipers is grim while I pretend. Drop diamonds and gems, violet winds. It's time for the life cycle's end. Survivors when I strike with pins inside a sniper's lens. The violins that play a funeral march will ruin your hearts. How can you treat a human so harsh? I'm putrid with darts, unusually smart, undisputably dark. Call of Duty, I'm unruly with arts. I spit when the cold, cynical bitter blows, ripping the inner soul, spirit bending foe. Defend your throat, the pen will stroke through enemy scorn. Heavenly psalm, weaponry form, heavily armed, mentally strong, steadily harmed. Plenty of ready Israeli bombs, machetes and palms, espionage, deadly when calm. Mellies and songs, recklessly scorned, flesh will be torn. Exit beyond, the presence of death is upon.
Blitzkrieg. Flash of lightning descend, victories within my grasp, so I'll fight to the end. Strike when it's time to defend, not fighting of men. Clash with the titans and win. Blitzkrieg. Flash of lightning descend, victories within my grasp, so I'll fight to the end. Strike when it's time to defend, not fighting of men. Clash with the titans and win. I cross the Rubicon and slaughter hordes of hooligans. Storm munition, I draw the sword and do them in. I slew the grim reaper, student outthink teacher, been eager. Refuse to sink deeper, use his whim's meager. I prey on your weakness, you pray into Jesus. I slay and you're speechless, I'm heinous and grievous. I'm very vicious, thirsty, we're blazing the heaters. A terrorist who's murky, peasants isn't worthy. Give recognition early, I'm never giving mercy. It's demolition derby, your premonitions blurry. You saw from the snake bite, get floored in broad daylight. It's war, we don't play nice, it's on when the blade slice. You're bruised with shattered jaw, they're mourn at your gravesite. Rush cruise and battle hard, subterfuge and sabotage. I use the camouflage, diamond squads, a rugged dude who brandish arms. The havoc is constant, the pharaohs will conquer. I challenge you sergeants, herald the scholar. Twin perils upon ya and slicing throats. We win medals of honor, a light assault. Sharper than barbed wire, the arsonist start fires. I dart sniper, make an optimist heart hyper. Hyper rivals at night, obliged to smite. I strike rivals with spikes in final fight. Blitzkrieg. Flash of lightning descend, victories within my grasp, so I'll fight to the end. Strike when it's time to defend, not frightened of men. Clash with the titans and win. Unload the heavy barrel, I'm leaving many missing. Crossbow got plenty arrows, proceed with deadly mission. I'm lethal and indignant, I'm certain to stalk. It's urban assault, you irk the worst person to talk. Usual van pack, drove on obstacle course. If you don't stand back, I'll show no drop of remorse. It's grim, special ops, slay creatures in nanosec. Twin perils plot, gatekeepers a labyrinth. Creep in your battleship and bust artillery. You're deep in a gravel pit and unsolved mystery. It's high risk maneuver, the armament will agonize. You spies and intruders, documents are classified. Your team tortured awfully, not threat but I promise. You screaming walkie-talkie shots, sever the target. The coroner's court, we demolish the wicked. We come in the form of either solid or liquid.
No living man is surpassing ours. Twin peril sabotage, hell's passage guards, stealth camouflage, wrecking battle frauds, fools cringe, bruise kin, launch blades through winds, rip through skin, who's grim, produce sin, the twins, your shit is soft, spit darts, lit bombs, grip arms, Kalishnikov, kids get tossed, plot engaged with an unstoppable rage, hostile ways, I'm beyond my chronological age, dodging blades, yet nimble, express, I'm deaf symbol, detrimental to your flesh, you press the stress signal, mesh and mingle, every word in my dialect, I'm a master, final chapter, I rise a sign of disaster, violence to pass ya. I'm ravaging the source, managing my thoughts, it's a massacre of sorts. Imagining the force, we comfort that it's over. I know I'm dead as soldier, we hunt for Red October. Is unsportsmanlike, scorch a mic when the sorrow strike. Reporters are recorders on corners and brawlers fight. Author I write horror type, saw with spikes, metaphors ignite. For the offered sight, move with the force of life. I stalk the night till the early morning, dirty brawling. I heard her calling and promised to burn until the birds are falling. Verses storming, weapon purchases foreign. Wrecking the earth with arson, the reverend church is scorching. Step in the dirt, I'm walking, repping perilous orphans. Dr. Jekyll transforming, deflecting devilish haunting. Second, you're reckless talking, your flesh and essence dissolving. Yes, I'm a sergeant directing the rebellious squadron, replenishing, sharpening contenders. I'm soaring, the end is alarming. Severing Marxman, your records are boring. Heaven is calling. Shells melted the sensitive organ, ending the flossing elements. Stalking the second left, I measure your
Wild and
coffin.
vigorous, I'm prowling the Howling Wilderness. Militant, take the crown, you frown with bitterness. Style is rigorous, these foes threatened and perish. Your doubts is timorous, we pose a threat to contestants. Wild and vigorous, I'm prowling the Howling Wilderness. Militant, take the crown, you frown with bitterness. Style is rigorous, these foes threatened and perish. Your doubts is timorous, we pose a threat to contestants. I'm a bad mama jama, I down the olive dry balaclava. It's kinda sad you about to try to jab, I will drop y'all, get clobber proper. I'm the soldier of fortune, upholding the warning. The bullets will be frozen with caution. Patrolling guardsmen, getting struck unexpected. They're pummeled to wreckage, I chuckled as they mumbled their death wish. I jump from the terrace and apply the sleeper hole. A troubling menace, gouge your eyes and people's hole. Lethal and cold, I'm like a green beret with 3 grenades. I mean, watch you scream in vain, I'm seeking to slay. It's survival of fittest, rivals is dismissed and stifled cause I'm vile and vicious. Guy with a grimace, I am not to be trusted. With Jolly I hunted, you rowdy, yeah you probably wasn't. Mad vex, it's doom I rock 'em, shock 'em. I snack nets, and jewels cocked the shotgun. Wild and vigorous, I'm prowling the Howling Wilderness. Militant, take the crown, you frown with bitterness. Style is rigorous, these fools threatened and perish. Your doubts is timorous, we pose a threat to contestants. Wild and vigorous, I'm prowling the Howling Wilderness. Militant, take the crown, you frown with bitterness. Style is rigorous, these foes threatened and perish. Your doubts is timorous, we pose a threat to contestants.
Furthermore, I observe the war. From an echelon that's elevated, express the hatred. You're dead and gone and separated. The flesh is faded, the terror spawned and generated. Hesitated, you said a storm, perils invaded. I kept it sacred, I stalked from the morning, the moonlight. Through life, the Marxman be marching. Walking with caution, analyzing great times, strategizing. I be paralyzing baselines, hands be writing hate crimes. Verbal assault, lurking your fort, unfurling the murderous thoughts. I search for the vault. Harvest the treasure, marks from the heart of Mecca, spawn from the darkest sector. In this art I'll wreck ya, hope armor protects ya. My bars harm like war-torn architecture. The arm I sever, missiles emerge and seek. They dishonor elders with the purposeless words they
Climb
speak.
elevator shaft, the renegade assassin. I detonate the blast and sever greatest faction. You never taken action, you fail to deliver. I'm gelling the prisons, a sail in the hell in the blizzard. Veil of the ninja, I'm incognito, yes I see you. My Tim Stump, I'm grim, not gleeful. You wimps are feeble. Your goons will get flattened, you knew this could happen. I'm brutish, yo, it's foolish to challenge. Buffoons will get damaged. We harm the traitorous, the cruelest and savage. We armed and dangerous, we are the favorites. Who's playing for keeps, amazing with speech. We raiding, your bases get breached. Gave you the creeps, I slashed, chopped and swung, unable to speak. The cat got your tongue. I am not the one to be toying with homes. I'm boisterous, known as cloistered, destroying with poems. The vicious chieftain splits your weekends. Your winning streak ends. Your clique is beaten. You're in the deep end of uncharted waters. Your punk squad is tortured. I hunt marching forward. You run far as horror. I went berserk. I come hard your corner. Your defense is hurt. Resent the smirks. Wipe the smile off your face. I'm foul with this taste. And vow with the hate. Vow with the hate.
I am the author of the Armageddon. The false are gone in a second. They're all threatened. The marksman's a foreign weapon and swore to deaden every target acquired. I spark fires and rap hearts with barbed wire. Thoughts inspired. Craft poems, smack clones, attack homes. Fracture bones, rap tones, crack stones and catacombs. Snatch thrones for amusal. I'm elusive to the pupil. Unruly like feudal, undisputably brutal. Fuck your approval. I am burning intuition. My words are disturbing conservative opinion. These birds I disperse non-pertinent to mission. The purpose to hurt is an affirmative decision. Serpents lurking vision. I captivate them mentally. Planescape and set me free to navigate my destiny. Plus aggravate the enemy. Packing every line sick. Chapters of my mind script. Spit paradigm shift.
Unorthodox. You shot and run and call the cops. We fall for props. You sob and want the brawl to stop. You sure to flop as long as we in the picture. Plead with the victors. 'Tis the season to cease and desist ya. You queasy for mixture. We're deadly concoction. You begging for pardon. It's airy as we bury a squadron. The frenzy has started. You're fraught with affliction. Have plenty of toxins. You're forced to submission. Stalk with precision. Take revenge on backstabbers. Men who act savage. Attend the Black Sabbath. My fuming anger fuels disaster. You get bruised and battered. You're losing plasma when you tamper with the Duke of Hazard. Deuces fractured. Ninja style crack bones. Eluding capture in the combat zone. Hit with fists of the North Star. This is a slaughter. Inflicting victims with torture. No ninja roams in rounds, you folks is frail. Foes injured won't prevail, you're known to fail. You have to get yours, get bandaged and gauze. You're damaged and tossed, my language is raw. Spoke the grave prophecies, nomads will explore. Wrote the space odyssey, opened the portal and caught through the vortex. Spoke to immortals at Oracle's fortress. Dirty and I'm obscene, you're hit when darts is hurled. Journey in time machines, visit forgotten worlds. Riches, diamonds and pearls, I pirate the treasure chest. Don't try this or second guess, I'm violent, you delicate. Still was sick after I took the medicine. My feelings switched, spat at the good Samaritan. The gateways are multi-dimensional, I take aim, destroying the sentinel.
Marx is the target, sort like the organs and market. The art is the cause of the conflict. Core reinforcements guard your whole fortress. Conscience is tarnished, swarming with thoughts of the carnage. Aura's the calmest, arsenal is large. The squads in the gauntlet, slaughtered in barrage. Dishonoring the frauds, severing the heart rate. Weapons of a veteran, I'm entering the Stargate. Mentioning the harsh hate, opening the scars. Sentenced to a dark fate, overcome the odds. Exposing your facade, I see beyond the hologram. You kinda scam, I am contraband, a common man. And conquer land, embark on a journey. Your heart is an offering to the gods unworthy. Shun mercy, the path to hell, tune is cursed. Tracks prevail in a parallel universe. Virgin wrath or the true explicit. The most brutal wounds inflicted, your doom is scripted. June ruined crucifixes, school of the gifted versus foolish and wicked. Only the chosen few decipher the jewels encrypted. The view is vivid, the gleam in his eyes from the screams and the cries and the dreams of demise. Let the war machine rise. They dodge in the flying stabs formed in the science lab. Armor is ironclad. Marxman will fly the flag through the depths of darkness. Repossess human flesh like Budapest market. Ruin the next target. The ending has begun. I'm beheading from the rising to the setting of the sun, and all my weapons are slung. I pursue victims till venom is overcome their entire immune system. The truth and wisdom is furthering our legacy, the newest mission. Dispersing world supremacy.
I'm disguised the mad bomber in ironclad armor. Slice and stab martyrs, I am that harsher. Rivals trap cornered, it's horror you feel damage. Fight with bad brawlers. In war I reveal cannons, soar like a steel talon. Your brigade slaughtered with grenade launchers. I invade quarters, can handle the ninja. I'm Samuel Fisher Splinter Cell. Dismantle and injure, the vandal hit your quick assail. Styles roar, barge in from the side door. Vile smog, charge in like a wild boar. Marching in the aisle of the hall. Starving, stomach growling and all. I'm gouging with claws, my aim is accomplished. Bow to your lord, I'll maim your accomplice. Final chapter, filled with doom, blast of firepower. Trifle bastard, kill the groom at the bridal shower.
Souls from hills and dark roads, manipulating torn scrolls. I'm in Marx mode, raw dream, horror scene. Every quarter of mile is quarantine. War machine, I-beam, ironclad in armored spleen. Dump your scar regime, corpses in desolate forest stream. All the gleam like UFO disc, glow on diesel. My team flow with fluid so sick, behold lethal. No equal in the flesh. With the text, I raise a pen, your whole cerebral left depressed, and the rest of my nature's grim. Taste the gin, call the press, I'm expressing the hate within. The ways of sin, your distress, I'm reckless, endangering. I sever the stage you're in. The marksman will dissolve any problem that arises when the prophet is involved. I'm the calmest and the wisest, it's apocalypse of war. And the frauds are in disguises, I'm a promise they will fall.
Put you in harm's way, I butcher with sharp blades. You looking to parlay and shook when we start rage. Harsh and crazed, I go for the juggler, choke and smother. No joke, you're approaching the punisher. Hopeless sufferers, the pain you'll feel, provoking the governor. I aim to kill, made with zeal. I torment and terrify, scorched and electrify. Of course it's a genocide, you're sworn in to testify. You dirty rats, I'm flawless, so verified. You herbs be whack, deserve to be slapped. You chit chat and gossip, my fist packs a wallop. You get clapped and shot up, it's mismatch. I'm brawling, commiserate competition. I dispatch and mop up, obliterate opposition. This is your fate squad's mission. Come romp with the rascal, I stomp and I grapple, then chomp and dismantle. One part and I smash you, so argue and babble. I'm not getting hassled, get rocked if we wrangle. I'm watching your damsel, she bobbing for apples. My jargon will baffle, you astonish and dazzle. The bionic commando is squatting in shadows. The marksman's in battle and cock in the barrel. Bombarded is splendid, you're laid to rest. I'm charged with a reckless endangerment.
They feed the rawness, the bloody scenes regardless. I clean office and enter the demon's fortress, remain lawless and mentally insane. Spark a forest, During the heaviest of rain, the deadliest of pain. When the melodies arranged, the twin perils came, and the devil's essence remains. God bless the slain, unnamed veteran. In the slum peddling, numb from pain medicine. Became brethren, surrounded by the chosen few. Dodge landmines, last time I spoke to
you. Lordship, we wear imperial crowns, we never forfeit. Your dead and burial ground from every showdown. We're the rebel intruders, whenever you losers. You severed by the perilous troopers, harsh and harmful. Embark like Nosferatu through Bordello of blood and the darkest brothels. The arts is martial, the wrath is vicious. The warped apostle is sacrilegious. The phantom of the opera is strangling imposters and grappling with monsters. The savages will conquer, bring havoc in the horror. You're at the verge of death, there's panic in your posture. Attack the nervous wrecks, the assassins in the chopper. Examine it from yonder, most scandalous of bombers. Kill captains in the harbor, more accurate than archers. A dirt with weapon shooting, the excellence of execution, getting retribution. Sick and nauseous, as you sit in the pits of corpses. We whip informants till they're stricken with rigor mortis. Our favorite pastime is creating flat lines. We toss body bags in the autopsy class. It's tale from the crypt, we prove that hell does exist. Too lit to set sail, it's best to bail from the ship. Hades is bliss, the shady strip is vaguely lit. It came to this, your 86 and hazy mist.
And we stand today on the edge of a new frontier, the frontier of unknown opportunities and perils.
Shine like a solar flare, claws grind like the polar bear. To scar your armor with thoughts of horror and no repair. The coldest stare scrolls I shared and you know I'm near. Until you're clear, soldiers scared, fill your soul with fear. There's no career, I began to strike with an unforeseen plan. Corrupted dreamland, strangling mics, animal type. Dismantle mechanical height. Your favorite rapper, I say the chapter, slashing my spikes. Hazardous nights, high pursuit to prostitutes. School of the gifted, I'm lifted with the proper roots. My shit is wicked. Iller than a squadron of foes, don't bother to flow. I already enriched it, Been evicted, diminished, history finished. Visibly pillaged, my spirit is misery scripted. And she insisted, so I treated her secondary. With intent to bury truth,
I rode in on my high horse. I'm chosen by divine force. Your mind warps, foes cringe at the crime boss. When time's lost, no way you are getting it back. When I'm crossed, I slay, I'ma stick to the facts. Vicious attack, you should expect nothing less. The truest threat, crushing vex. Foolish pest mustn't test, you clutching your chest. I'ma break your heart, I'm cunning adept. Son, I'm razor sharp, play it smart. I aim darts at the bullseye, made my mark. I raid harsh in the moonlight, start saloon fights and barroom brawls. Monarchs use pawns for far too long. When monsoon falls, using just a paddle. No costume ball, I'm suiting up for battle. Forever twin perils, brethren don't sever ties. Like Ella Fitzgerald, the legend will never die. I'm a serpent with long memory. I am certain to harm enemy. Assertive, hurt with a harsh penalty. Lurk with a dark energy, I've just been crowned. Searching for squads endlessly, they're hunted down. Guns and rounds, ammo is infinite. Punch and pound, half scrolls, that's intricate. Ninjas sick, keeping heads of corpses, scissor kick. Defeating dreadful bosses, no place to hide. Throw blades and knives, stone face. My foes fate to die, I know trace of spies, the Buddhists will kill. Expose fakes and lies, the Judas reveal. Made spikes and darts, train for war. Get staked right in heart, you're slain for sure. Reign with sword, and form a coup, maim the hordes, and storm with troops. Foes foolish to fight bouts and losing battles. Your whole unit is wiped out in gloom and shadows. Live it with short temper, quick to assault vexer. You're delivered to tormentors, a brute, I brutally charge. Shoot your security guard, abuse you as I gruesomely scar. The pain is colossal, demolish, break. I'm aiming at hostiles, I'm solid snake.
Yeah, Marx is grim. I spar in the harshest wind. The cause of sin, the spark within the hearts of men is dark and dim. I weather the skies when the pressure applies. I'm beheading the spies and severing ties, succumbing your favorites. My tongue is a glacier drift, it's guns of the Patriots. I'm blunted, the haze is lit, flow in my speech is proper. Speak dishonor, roam in the streets of lava. Weed and vodka, chrome in the G's locker. Complete the saga, loans in the secret chopper. And we seek to drop ya, plotting doom. From high noon to the rise of moon, toxic fumes.
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.